Hi there, it's Billie Tarascio with Modern Law Practice. It's been a long time since I did a video, and I have so many things I want to talk to you about. New plans with office space, how people are using office space, my SEO debacle, my new marketing plans. But today we're going to talk about management. And I know I've talked about it before, but I want to give some specific examples. So management's super hard. I've had 2 one-on-ones with my employees this morning. The first is with a attorney of mine who I hired to do to do the sales function and the ICs, initial consultations. And this week I had him send me some recordings. I listened to those recordings and he wasn't following the formula. And, I probably could have known that before because conversion rates weren't where I want them to be. And your KPIs tell you when something's wrong, which is beautiful and wonderful. And we love that. But he wasn't following the formula. The formula for consultation is gather information, understand what's important to the client, state their objectives, clarify that, say, so it sounds to me like what's most important to you is, and then move into the close. Now, people focus on the close because it's the hardest part. But really, if you do the work up front, you will get the close right. Now, this is all theoretical. What I'm doing is I'm telling you theoretical information. You can listen to me and be like, yeah, Billie, we know. What you need to do is listen to your own consultations. If your conversion rates are not where you want them to be, listen to your consultations. Here are some things to look for. Did you open up the consultation with asking, what brought you here today? How can I help you today? And let them lead the conversation. Did you make sure that they were talking at least 60% of the time and you were listening? Did you answer only questions that they asked you, or were you providing information that was unsolicited? Did you take the time to say, it sounds like what's most important to you is X, and then say, did I miss anything? This is crucial. That's a crucial question. And then did you go ahead and move into your close? You don't even have to worry about the close. Ask yourselves these questions first. And if you are not doing the consultations, if someone else in your firm is, then listen to those consultations and ask yourself the same thing. Now, the real reason that I'm doing this video is how do you give feedback? Because the second meeting, one-on-one that I had with an employee this morning, she got a new legal assistant. It's a paralegal, and she's really struggling with getting the paralegal or the legal assistant to perform. And the legal assistant is making a lot of errors, and the paralegal is saying things like, look, it feels like you're overwhelmed. If you need me to help, let me know. I can take this off your plate. Well, that's not feedback. And this is what feedback looks like. What the paralegal needs to tell the legal assistant is, look, legal assistant, I want to go over what you did on XYZ project. There are some things that you missed, and I want to take the time to go over that specifically so that you don't miss it next time. Or, listen, I got the exhibits bookmarked. I understand your job was to put them together and bookmark them. I'm going to have to redo a lot of this, and I don't have time because they're due to the court. I don't have time to go over that with you today. But what I want you to do is go back and watch the training video on compiling exhibits and look at this other exhibits that was put together and bookmarked, and then compare it with the work that you did, because I want to come back to this and talk about what you did right and what you did wrong so that we don't have this happen again. So feedback is specific, it's direct, and it's supportive. We're on the same team. I want this employee to improve his consultation rate. He does too. This is how you do it. But if you don't give very specific feedback, here's how you do this. Here's what you missed. Here's how you can do it differently. Show me that you know how. That is feedback. That is teaching. And that is something that's very, very uncomfortable for us, but it is effective, and it's what your employees want. They want that from their supervisor. They want to do a good job. If they don't want to do a good job, they need out. So most people want to do a good job, and unless you tell them specifically, this is where you're messing up, this is what's going well, and here's how we're going to make it right, send it to me again. That is the type of time and attention that it takes to pour into a team to get a high functioning team. This is hard. hard, but it does get easier with practice like everything else. So that's what I'm doing for you right now. I'm giving you radically candid feedback about how to give feedback. Have a happy Friday, and we'll see you soon.